For 15 months now, Nairobi City County Governor Mike SONKO hasn't had a deputy besides heading a cabinet that is not well constituted. The matter getting its way to the Senate Committee on Devolution, and after snubbing the first invite, the governor honored the second one today, where he has been called upon to shed light on why he is dragging his feet in the process of replacing his deputy.
Is the governor of Nairobi above the law in following the Supreme Court advisory? 2, what is the real motive of the governor for not appointing a deputy governor?
The Supreme Court advisory opinion, this was not a binding decision. It was not a decree. It was just an advice to the governors on nomination of the deputy governors. Despite all that, Mr. Chair, I complied with the Supreme Court advisory opinion by forwarding a name of one Miguna.
The Supreme Court on 9th March 2018 issued an advisory opinion stating that should the position of deputy governor fall vacant, then governors will nominate a person to fill the position within 14 days and be ratified or rejected by the county assembly.
That point has been repeated twice, even before.
SONKO now claiming he will not nominate a deputy governor unless a legal framework is put in place, an argument supported by Murang'a Senator Irungu Kang'ata.
There is no legislation to compel me to nominate a DG. I've shown goodwill.
There is a law this Senate is yet to enact. And for me, once that law is enacted, it will then form the legal basis upon which a governor fills the vacancy of the deputy governor whenever it arises. Maybe this committee needs to ask itself, without that law, what happens? And I think that's an issue which we are yet to address.
A similar situation befell Nyeri County, and after 12 months without a deputy governor, Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga nominated Caroline Karugu to fill the position. SONKO, however, seems not to be in a hurry and has termed it as an issue which hasn't augured well with the committee members.
So I think there was no need of calling honorable senators from recess to come and deal with this non-issue.
This is a very, very serious issue. You can't say it's a non-issue. It is so serious that every other Kenyan, and Kenyans can bear me witness, they are concerned. That's why every other person, if it was not serious, you'd not be presenting to us these documents.
I think matters will get a bit complicated. Then we profile this matter as a non-issue. Because it is not a non-issue, it's an issue.
So I'm so disappointed that you say that when we invite you to come, it is a non-issue. It's not a non-issue. And it's not about us. It is about the service delivery.
Former Deputy Governor POLYCARP IGATHE resigned on 31st January last year, citing loss of trust by his boss. SONKO's cabinet further being faulted as not well constituted, but a blame game touching on possible succession politics now ensuing between the Nairobi County leaders.
Yes, it's true, my brother wants to be the governor of Nairobi. But the way he's playing his cards, Mr. Speaker, but he's playing them in a very wrong way.
If ever I wish to want to vie for the position, I'm free to. But as of now, in any public record, whether it is radio, TV, WhatsApp, whatever it is, I have never made any declaration for that position.
The governor, nevertheless, says his attempts to replace his deputy have been slowed down at the request of both NASA and Jubilee leaders. And so the Nairobi County leadership will continue with a one-man show in as long as a legal framework is not put in place to replace the position of a deputy governor. Alan Ochanda for Every TV.